Hello there. How are you today? Okay, thank you to all the apprentices who are going to watch this video conference. At this moment, there is no one in the room, but it's okay. I'm going to give you the class so you can watch it later. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me through email or the comments. Um, Remember that we have a box for comments and questions in the platform. So welcome all. Thank you. Um, Today is the second web conference, and in this web conference, we are going to discuss the first learning component in the platform. In this first activity, in the first learning component, you need to review or learn about the present perfect. So I am going to give you the information to recognize, to learn how to build sentences and how to talk in English using the present perfect. The situations where you need to use the present perfect, the right structure. And yeah, let's begin. So this is the present perfect, and this is a good way to remember because we say, have you ever done? If you remember this structure, if you are able to remember this structure, you know that's the present perfect because we need an auxiliary, which is have, and we can use this. This is preposition that is related to the present perfect. And we have also another verb, done, and in this case, done is the main verb and it is in its past participle form. So before going into the structure, the grammar structure for the present perfect, I'm going to give you the uses. Where can I use the present perfect? Where do I have to use the present perfect? So we can use the present perfect when we are narrating experiences. Narrating experiences mean that you are talking about your past experiences in life, past and present experiences you are having or you have had. So, for instance, here we have a conversation, a question, and an answer. Two people. So A says, have you ever visited Russia? This is a general question. Have you ever visited the Caribbean coast? Have you ever visited another country? Have you ever done paragliding, for instance? So I can ask about experiences if the other person of if other people have experienced something. For instance, I had last time this weekend, I went to an adventure in the nature. So I did so many things that what we called extreme sports, and most of them were new for me, like, like climbing. So when you want to ask about those experiences, you can use the present perfect. Like, have you ever climbed a mountain, right? Or have you ever visited the Himalayas? And here the form to answer, look, we have here have and visited. This is the verb have visited. Have you ever visited Russia? Yes, I had visited Russia. I went there last summer for 2 weeks. I visited different interesting places. So in this case, we are using present perfect for a past experience. So the second person answer using the present perfect, and then it explain what he did using the past simple. You see? Let's continue. So we can use the present perfect for unfinished actions that started in the past and continue to the present, or with a non-specific time. For instance, I have known Julie for 10 years, and I still know her now. I still know her. We don't need a now there. So I have known. Look at this structure. We use the auxiliary have and the main verb, which is know. I know you. I know Julie. I know John. They are my best friends. I know them. This is the main verb, and we use it in the past participle form. We can also use the present perfect for a finished action in someone's life when the person is still alive, life experience. My brother have gone or have visited, have gone to. Visited, no, because we have the to here. I go to, he went to Mexico. My brother, sorry, we are talking about my brother. So here we need to use the form for the third person singular because this is present. Present. Has. My brother has gone to Mexico 3 times. So this is not finished action. He can go to Mexico more times in the future, like many times in the future in his life. So far, he has gone to Mexico 3 times. You see the difference? So we use have for I, you, we, they, and we use has for third person singular, he, she, it. Let's continue. We can also use present perfect for a finished action with a result in the present. So, even though it is present perfect, we are talking about the past, but the past has a relationship with the present moment. So I can say, I have lost my keys. The result is that I can get into my house now. So, oh my God, I have lost my keys. With an unfinished time word this week, this month, today, I've seen John this week. You see? I saw John last week 3 times. What is happening with John? He didn't come to work today, neither yesterday. And I can say, okay, I've seen John this week. I've seen John this week. Maybe he is ill and he can get into work these days, you know? Do you understand? I hope you understand this. But simple. This is different from present perfect. So this is a little bit advanced. So I'm going to continue to, before that, to some, let's stay here, right? And I want to show you the structure to build the present perfect. Let's see here, present perfect structure. Let's look for, I like this one. No, but those are the explanations I just gave you. Let's see this one. So, look, we have always, uh, we always learn how to build sentences in English because when we talk, we give information into sentences. You need to have a sentence, you need a subject and verb and a complement. So the subject, the auxiliary have or has, and the verb in the past participle form. What is the past participle form? Remember that when we have the irregular verb list, let's see if we find it here. But I want, can you read this? Let's see if we need to visit the website instead. Oh my God. How can I get to the website? What is it? Okay. So let's go back here. Let's go to the Cambridge blog. And let's see if we can have a better display. Yeah, here. So remember, we usually have 3 columns: the infinitive form of the verb, the simple past form of the verb in the second column, and then the past participle form. So remember that when we were learning back in school, this verb list, remember that we learned to say become, became, become, begin, began, began, bet, 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 bite, bit, bitten. Do you remember that? I did that, and I'm sure you did that too, like break, broke, broken. So you learn the 3 different forms of the verb in the present, the past, and past participle. This is the form past participle. This is the form we use in the perfect tenses. present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. The past participle form, that is the third column for the irregular verb list. If the verb is regular, remember that the past form is the same as the past participle form for the regular verbs. Teacher, I don't understand. What is a past participle form? Do we use it in Spanish? Yes, we do. So remember, I'm going to give you an example in Spanish. Cuando un niño está aprendiendo español, hablar, entonces uno le dice, no, 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 no se meta eso a la boca, sucio, eso está sucio, eso se cayó al piso. O cuando el niño está comiéndose algo y, y, por ejemplo, tiene gusanos, ¿no? Entonces digamos que la manzana se averió, pasó el tiempo. O, por ejemplo, el bananito. Se le puso nada, ¿cierto? Se le está descomponiendo el bananito. Sobre todo cuando se empacaba la lonchera y el banano llegaba negrito. Se empacaba amarillo y llegaba negrito a la hora del descanso, ¿no? Entonces, uno le enseña al niño como de que hay un momento en el cual las frutas cumplen su ciclo, ¿no? Entonces uno dice, no, 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 no se coma eso, se pudrió, ¿cierto? Está podrido, está podrido. Entonces, por eso el niño aprende. Entonces, vea que uno dice, se pudrió es el pasado y está podrido, ese es el pasado participio. Por eso, cuando se rompe un vidrio, el niño trata de copiar esa misma estructura, el cerebro trata de copiar la estructura, y entonces así como dice podrido, entonces se rompió el vidrio, se pudrió la fruta, se rompió el vidrio, está podrido, ¿cierto? Entonces por eso el niño dice está rompido, el vidrio está rompido. Entonces uno ya, y ese es el participio pasado. Entonces el cerebro ve, por eso el niño dice está morido, se murió, está morido, porque sigue esa estructura del podrido, ¿sí? Entonces ya uno lo corrige y uno le dice, no, está roto. En ese caso, ese participio pasado sigue otra estructura, otra forma de construir, no sigue la estructura del podrirse. Se pudrió, podrido, sino que se rompió, roto, rompió, roto. Se murió, muerto, no morido, ¿sí? Entonces, este es el participio pasado y lo utilizamos mucho. Como, por ejemplo, mm, eh, acá lo utilizamos otra forma, pero en inglés se utiliza mucho el participio pasado para todo. Es una forma impersonal, ¿no? Entonces, se han tomado medidas, ¿cierto? Se han tomado medidas, se tomaron medidas, ¿cierto? Para no tener que decir el sujeto, quién las tomó. Se sabe que el gobierno, pero el gobierno, hay un cambio de gobierno, de gabinete de manera permanente, cada 4 años, ¿sí? Entonces es general, ¿no? Se han tomado medidas. Para eso se utiliza el participio pasado. Bueno, entonces es importante, going back to English, um, we use the past participle form and it is the third column of the verb. Let's continue with this image. This one. Where is it? Where we were. where we were here. So we also have for the negative form, we need to add the negation adverb to the auxiliary. So we say, I have not visited Prussia. I have not visited. And you see, visit is a regular verb. So the past form is visited. I visited Russia and I have visited, or I have not visited Russia. And we also have here the question form, and we use the auxiliary for the negation and for the question, for the interrogative. So we ask other people like, have you visited Russia? Have you tried sushi? Okay, so this is the form. Now we are going to do some exercises. So here we have Sophie and I, and the main verb is know each other since we were at school together. So we are like friends the whole life. Okay? So what I want you to do here is try to build the present perfect. In this next class, we are going to watch, to see, to review the difference between the present perfect and the past simple, right? So in this case, I need you to do these exercises. In the first one, you need to put this verb in the present perfect form. No. In the second one, play, be, want, smoke, have, work, watch, never like. Right? So let's begin with number 1. We did it at the beginning, that one. No. We had an example at the beginning with this verb, no. So remember, I don't know, because this is new for me. Let's suppose that this is your case. So you say, okay, that verb. Yes, I know that verb because I use it. I don't know, teacher. I know. Yes, I know the answer. But I'm not sure if this verb is a regular or a irregular verb. So I'm going to look for that verb in the list. So let's see that I don't know if that verb is an irregular or regular verb. So here we found it. Okay. So this is an irregular verb. That means that the past participle form is different from the past simple form. So now I'm going to learn that verb. Know, knew, known. So this one is the past participle form. So let's see. I'm going to open the notepad. Here, can you see it? Let's see, you can. So now I know that this verb is know, knew, and known. Remember that we used it as an example at the beginning. but let's do the whole process. So let's go back to the exercise. And what I have to do here is to, let's say, to complete the sentences, putting the verbs in the right form, right? So here, Sophie and I known each other since we were at school together. What's the problem with this? It's not right. It's not right. Why? Because remember that we are building the present continuous, the present perfect. Sorry. What am I talking about? We are trying to build the present perfect, and that for the present perfect, we need the auxiliary have or has, and then the past participle form. Remember that? Yes. Now I remember. So here in this sentence, I already have the past participle form for the main verb, which is know, known, but now I need the auxiliary verb, which is have and has, or has. In this case, we are talking about Sophia and I, that is we. And I know that we say we have. So now it is correct. Sophie and I have known each other since we were at school together. Sophie and I have known each other the whole life. Let's go with number 2. I'm going to answer some for you, and you are going to do the other. The other sentences are going to be left there for you to try at home when you watch this. So in number 2, the sentence says, the main verb is play tennis since I was 8 years old. Play. So remember, I don't know if play is a regular or irregular verb. So I'm going to check that with my list. I'm going to look for play. If I found play, S-T-P. Let's find P. Pay put. Oh no, we don't have play here. So play is a regular verb. Play is a regular verb in English. Yes, play is a regular verb in English. So remember that for this is for you to understand the step by step, because we are learning English. So this is irregular. Our play is a regular verb. So remember that for regular verbs, we need to add ed. So it is played and played. Present, past participle. present, past, past participle. So I'm going to use, it is the past form of this verb, the regular verbs is the same form as the past participle form, remember. So in this case, I say, I played. So remember, this is not right. Why? Because we are going to write the present perfect form, so we need the auxiliary. So the right form is I had played. I had played tennis since I was 8 years old. Now the sentence is correct. And let's do the last one, number 3. So here we have Ellen, and we need to use the verb be. So I need to ask Google if be is a regular verb. Error. Because we know that it is an irregular verb and it is at the beginning. Let's see here. It's almost the first one. Be, the simple past form is was were, and the past participle form is been. So we need to use been as past participle. So here, been, and we need also to add the auxiliary, and we are talking about Ellen, and in this case, it's third person singular, so I say Ellen has been in hospital 3 times this year. Oh my God. That's not good. He needs to pay attention to his health. He's having health issues lately. So he has been in hospital 3 times this year. That's not good. So I'm going to leave that there, and please at home try to do number 4, 5, 6 to 9, from 4 to 9, and you need to build sentences in the present perfect and trying to put in the verb in the present perfect form. Want, smoke, have, work, watch, and never like. Okay, see you next class. I hope to see you next class next Tuesday. Bye bye. Wonderful day for everyone.